This section is top 5 silly types of music by the Seven song. Like, so the link to the video will be the discipline below. Go and check them out. So let's get into this section. 3, 2, 1.
There's many things in life that has something for everyone. Food,
Yeah,
music.
yeah.
Let's take a moment to focus on music for now. We all
Music.
have our own personal tastes in music, and you can let me know what you like in the comments. But today let's focus on what I like.
I like country.
In my own personal experience, I like the music that brings out the
I also like Beyonce. I like to listen to Beyonce and Taylor Swift.
silliness in life. If you can't
Really
tell from this
silly.
video, I'm a pretty silly person. I think this channel and my other main channel, The Nothing Show, are proof of this silliness. But clearly, silly is a pretty wide genre of music. In fact, I'd go as far as to say it's not a genre of music. So in order to give you an insight as to what silly music really means, I've organized a list of my top 5 silliest 5 music genres, all of which are types of music that I actually listen to. Here we go, subscribe.
Wow. Boy. Really.
I don't think I have to explain this one. Broadway is the silliest. No matter what the musical is about, at the end of the day, in Broadway, you're singing and you're dancing in a costume. Now, there's a lot of people out there that think Broadway crosses the line from silly into stupid. I mean, there's a limit to how much silliness a single person can take. But do I myself prescribe to this idea that Broadway is stupid? Do I myself listen to Broadway music? Yeah. Yeah, I listen to that type of music. Yeah, I do. And you know what? I love Broadway music. Yep, I said it. Even if it does cross the line into stupid, I don't care. It's enjoyable. It's silly. I like it because at the end of the day, it's never that deep. Unless you're an actor on Broadway. Then it is that deep. As weird as it sounds, Broadway, the silliest place on earth to an outsider, is one of the most grueling, competitive places in the world to work. And this extends down from Broadway, off-Broadway, off-Broadway, community theater, college, Pee-wee. And they all get increasingly toxic. At least I think. I've never actually acted in anything.
Tap dance.
Tap dancing is a sort of runner-up to Broadway on the silliness scale. It's like a component of Broadway that got its own spin-off. Now where Broadway is singing, dancing, costume making, choreography, big bands, big show tunes, tap dancing is just like that, except you take all of that away and you dance with your feet. I'm putting tap dancing on this list because I believe, actually now that I'm saying this, I realized that in the beginning I said that I actually listen to all of these music. I don't listen to tap dancing, so I guess I lied. But if you ignore my lying, tap dancing is one of the silliest forms of music because you can't not smile while you tap dance. To be honest, it might be a rule that you have to smile while you tap dance, but for the purpose of this video, we're gonna say people that tap dance just enjoy it so much, they keep a smile on their faces. I don't think there's a single song that you can tap dance to that's not happy. You know, I'm really trying to think of one right now, and the only depressing tap dance song I can think of is Taps.
Tap, really?
On top of all that, tap dancing has a pretty cool history. I'm gonna read you a quote straight from my laptop. Tap dance is an American dance form with roots to Central African, West African, and Western European musical and step dance traditions. It was then brought over to the United States where it evolved and formed alongside jazz and Broadway. And speaking of jazz, our number 3 item on this list is yodeling. No, I'm just kidding. It's jazz.
Jazz. Comment down below if you like jazz.
Jazz can be beautiful. Jazz can be thoughtful. Jazz can be deep. Jazz can also be this. I mean, let's be serious here. There's no situation where you say, these cats are cooking, and the thing isn't silly. And that's not any criticism of jazz. Jazz is my favorite type of music to play. I've played jazz music for years, and I can tell you that it's my favorite type of music to play because of how silly it is. There's not many other forms of music where you can just do whatever you want. I mean, there's certain forms of jazz where it's, you can, just play whatever you want. That being said, where Broadway toes the line between silly and stupid, jazz toes the line between silly and pretentious. This is dangerous. There's a limit to how silly a type of music can be, but there's a much, much lower to how pretentious a type of music can be. Because the moment you start getting pretentious is the moment that you sort of destroy the purpose of the music. Now, while we're on the topic of things that can potentially be pretentious, I guess we're talking about opera. Okay, I'm gonna be real with you guys again. I don't listen to opera. I'm sorry, okay? I realized that 2 of the 4 items so far have not been music that I listen to. But I had to make the video engaging somehow, okay? On top of that, I don't know anyone that listens to opera. But I've heard a few of the opera songs, and they're fine. No, they're pretty good. In fact, they're beautiful, but they're also silly. And that doesn't necessarily mean they're silly when you're in the theater watching the opera, because then it's mostly just dramatic. But picture this scene for me. Close your eyes. Okay, now open them. Now picture the scene. You are walking with a friend. This friend, right?
Yes.
You're picturing him? This friend, if you can picture him. He's about 6'4". He's wearing cargo pants, maybe a t-shirt, white socks, sandals. Kind of weird that he's wearing socks with sandals, but you don't mind because he's funny. You're walking with him, and all of a sudden, you know what? That scenario didn't really play out as well as I thought it would work. Let's use a more hypothetical scenario. A car dealer. Oh, wait.
A car dealer. Really?
I think that gets my point across pretty well. Now, we've been through 4 different types of silly music. We're at the 5th one. Now, I said that Broadway is probably the silliest form of music there is, but I lied.
Yes.
Because there's one more. A type of music that's so silly, most people can't sing it in public. But I know one person that can. Have you seen this video? It's a kid yodeling in Walmart.
In Walmart.
You got the kind of loving. I'm not gonna lie, I don't listen to yodeling either, so I kind of mostly lied about this stuff. No. But if you thought it was crazy for a car dealer
Comment below if you listen to all those things. Comment below.
To be singing opera, imagine a car dealer that can yodel.
Yodel.
Well, it's kind of less impressive. But I mean, to be honest, yodeling is one of those things that's kind of just weird. You don't meet a lot of people that can really yodel, and I mean really yodel, because if you did, it'd be kind of odd. I mean, you don't hear any yodeling music.
Yeah.
You don't. What is going on? But while yodeling might be considered kind of odd to some people, I think it's kind of cool. Because like all the other types of music I've listed today, there's a history behind it. And it's probably an interesting history. I'm not gonna go into it today, but there's also culture that's intertwined with it, and that's cool. And you know what I think makes it even cooler? The fact that it's silly. All right, well, that's all I've got for today. I love silly music. Silly music in my mind does not mean bad at all. Silly music actually means better because it's full of life, it's full of happiness, and it's full of joy. And if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, please subscribe, leave a
That will be
comment.
like.
Did you enjoy this video? Did you hate this video? And you can also check out my main channel, The Nothing Show. The link to that channel will also be in the description. I'm sorry that I haven't posted in so long. I was very busy with finals, but I'm home now, which means I have a lot of free time, a little bit too much free time. So I'll be posting frequently on both channels. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you in the next one. Let me just, I have a lot of cords around here. Oh, shit. Oh my God.
Yeah. Oh no. There was top 5 silly taps and music by the same song. The link to the video will be the description on top now below. Go and check them out. And drop a like if you like. And comment below if you want to see more reaction like this one. And subscribe if you're new. And click the bell so you can be notified when I upload and when the post and go up in my bye. Oh wow.